On this video, I will explain what is a for loop and I will show you how to implement it in the Java programming language. If this is the first time we meet, my name is Felix and welcome to my channel, Felix at Dev. And I'm a software developer, computer programming teacher, and coach. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science, and my passion is to help people like you learn how to code and computer science students complete their degrees. So if you would like videos like this one to help you in your journey learning how to code, or as a computer science student completing your degree, then click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Also click on the little bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload. And what is a for loop? And the for loop is also known as, you will see a couple names, and it's known as a conditional iterative statement, or also as a control flow statement. And the whole purpose of a for loop is run a set of instructions when a condition is true, and it's going to be executed the same code on a fixed number of iterations or repetitions. So if you need to run a certain parts of your code, or you want to do a task that's going to be doing more than once, then a for loop may be a good way to do so. Also, a while loop is another loop. So if you're going to have something being repeated a couple times, then a for loop is a way that you can do that. So essentially, the for loop has four parts. And the first part is called the initialization. And the second part is the condition, which is the thing that's going to be evaluated when the condition, if it's true or false. Then the code that is going to be executed. And the fourth step, or fourth part, is the increment or decrement step. It's also called the update step. And I put these numbers next to these to denote the order, because when you start a for loop, what's going to happen is that the first thing is the initialization step. So this variable, also known as the loop control variable, is going to be initialized one time when the for loop starts running. So only one time. Then the second step is going to be the variable, the condition, is going to be evaluated and see if it's true or false. Then it's going to execute the code if it's true, and after that it's going to increment on this case, the variable. And then it's going to keep repeating those steps until the condition is false. When the condition is false, it's going to break out of the loop. It's not going to keep running. So that's how it works, a for loop in a theoretical and conceptual way. Now the next thing that we're going to do is that we're going to write the code for this example in Java. And we're going to discuss it a little bit deeper to see what's going on. And then, so for that, we're going to go and use the Eclipse IDE, which is right here. Let's close this. Let's use the Eclipse IDE. Right there. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to create a class. And on my last video on if-else statements, if you want to check it out, I'll put the cards here. And we also use Java, and I wrote the class like this, all in lowercase. But the correct way to write the naming conventions of the class is with a capital letter on the beginning. So we're going to call it for. And for more on that, I'm going to put the link on the description if you want to read more naming conventions on the Java programming language. But for classes, it has to start with a capital letter. So we're also going to select the main like we did last time. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to start typing is the word for. And to use for loops in Java, it has to be all lowercase with for, because that's a reserved keyword in the Java programming language. So it turned purple, so that means that's the way it should be written. If we try to do it like this, it doesn't work. So now we're going to do the initialization, which is the first part of the loop, like we did on the board. So this is our loop control variable. We're going to initialize it to 0. Then our condition is going to be variable less than 5, like we wrote on the board, and variable plus plus. There we go. Now the curly braces. And the first thing I want to say about the initialization is that the loop control variable can be named anything. You can change this value, the name, to I, which is the common best practice. It's still going to work. You see that there's no error here on the side. So you can name it as you would like. So let's bring it back. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to track the value of variable. To do that, we're going to do a little message. We're going to put repetition number or iteration number. We're going to do variable. There you go. Now let's run this. Okay, so here what's going on. So since the value started at 0, then on the first iteration we had a 0. Then on the second iteration we had a 1. Then on the third we had a 2 because it's incrementing by 1. Then on the fourth iteration we had a third one, number 3. And on the fourth iteration, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, on the fifth iteration we had a 4. And if you receive a coding related question that it could ask you what is the last value of variable, then you might be tempted to say 4, but it's not 4, it's 5, and I'll show you why. To do that, we can go ahead and take this outside. That's something you can do. You can leave this empty and initialize the loop control variable outside the for loop. And then we're going to type a little message says the last value of variable is let's run this. Okay. And it says it right here. The last value of variable is 5. And why is that? Because what happens is that on each iteration, so it's going to initialize 0 one time. Then it's going to print out 0. That's the first iteration. Then on the second iteration, it's going to update. It's going to be already updated to 1. And it's going to keep going until it's 5. And when it reaches to 5, then it's going to say 5 is less than 5, and that's false. So this right here inside the for loop is not going to be executing. So it's going to go ahead. So it's going to go ahead and break out of the loop because the condition is false. Because the for loop is going to say, okay, 5 is less than 5. No, it's false. So it's going to stop the loop and it's going to break out of it. Because the for loop only runs or iterates when the condition is true. So that's why it got to 5 and we don't see the 5 inside right here. So the next thing I want to share with you guys is that we can switch. I'm going to take this off, and we can switch where it says variable plus plus and put minus minus. I'm going to go ahead and run it. And my question, I did this on purpose, and my question is, why is this loop not stopping? Drop your comment on the comment section of this video. I would like to know this if you got it right. So why does this loop does not stop? So drop your comments and your answer on the comment section below of this video. Okay. And the opportunity of the week for this video is the ACIBL Agent Higher Education Scholarship. The prize is $1,000. Link is on the description if you would like to apply and the requirements. And this video is not sponsored by them. It's not sponsored by the company that holds this scholarship. It's just something that came my way I want to share with you guys. There's college students that watch my videos and this may help you out. It's an opportunity that came my way, so I want to pay it forward. You never know. I want to share it because you never know, someone might win it just watching this video, and I can help you fund your degree. So if you like this video, click on that thumbs up button. Also share this video with a friend and click on that subscribe button so you don't miss a video, and click on the little bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload. So these videos can help you in if you're learning how to code or as a computer science student completing your degree. So if you want to support the channel, check out the Ko-fi page. I'm going to put that on the screen so you can check it out. Also, for more content, I write articles on Medium. Feel free to follow me there. I'm going to put on the screen as well so you can check it out. So I will see you on the next video, guys. Thank you, and I appreciate all the support, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.